must have got clogged. But the fact that it got clogged means that it was on the weaker side and it needed to be replaced anyway. The previous owner, the original owner of the car, replaced the water pump, but never replaced the radiator. Now, generally, when I replace water pumps, I will almost always do the radiator just as a preventative maintenance, because radiators now these days are only like $100. It's worth it to just go do the radiator and do the hoses. That way, you know you don't have a weak part of the system. It is a huge difference driving this rather than my ATS. The ATS it's a good car. It's a nice car. The engine is very similar to this, the LSJ. From what I've read and from what I understand, the LTG basically is the improved LNF, because LNF had a lot of weak points, and it wasn't exactly on the reliable side, but some of the weak points that were in the LNF are still in the LTG, and that it refers to how it makes power and how much power it can make without having to do, you know, a full build. Or the LSJ, there really is nothing that you have to do until you get to that 500 horsepower mark. You'll never reach 500 horsepower in an LTG without having to do major modifications, and if you do, it won't last very long. The LSJ is very similar to the SRT4 engine in the way that it likes power, and you can turbo them, big turbo them with very little issues. So since fixing one of the major issues, which was the clutch, it turns out to be, it was the adjuster on the clutch pedal that was allowing my pedal to go all the way down to the floor. That was, I fixed that last night on accident, and they didn't realize I fixed it. So that issue's fixed. So the only issue now, like I said, is just the radiator. And no, I'm not touching it. I'm only doing half throttles. Taken this down there before. The car's on the louder side, so immediately the cops there try to pull you over, but then they realize I have Arizona tags, and there's not shit they can do, so they can